What's going on, everybody? KingofDragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Prophet Director Destro. And so here we have Prophet Director Destro posed and out of the packaging. Before we take a look at the figure, let's actually run through his accessories really fast. Destro does come with his pistol, which looks really nice. It is done in gold plastic. He does come with the Cobra suitcase, which doesn't have the embossed Cobra painted, but it is painted on the inside, so I do like that. Destro also does come with a pair of sunglasses, which do fit on his head really nicely. He does come with a stack of burning $100 bills. And then finally he does get a leopard skin cape, which does go around the figure, but it's a very firm plastic, so it's not really flexible. Other than that, Destro doesn't come with anything else, so let's actually have a closer look at Destro. And so here we have a closer look at Prophet Director Destro, and overall, really interesting figure that we have here. Now, if you're expecting something completely different from the original Destro figure, you're out of luck. This is essentially head to toe the exact same figure mold wise. The only difference in this version of Destro is his color scheme, whereas the original Destro has a silver head, this one has a golden head. We do have leopard printed inside right here on his little Cobra collar. His jewel right here is done in silver instead of gold. And then of course he is wearing this burgundy instead of black. Something to also note is that he does have some silver accents throughout the costume, and unlike the original release of Destro, he doesn't have two tones right here on his outfit, which is a little bit of a shame, but I think the reason for that is the paintwork right here on his collar. It's done in a leopard's printed pattern. Now, like I said, there's really nothing separating this mold from the original mold. If we can bring out the first version of Destro right here, you can see essentially they are the exact same figure. Nothing about them is different. Aside from the fact he does not come with the Destro Blaster, which I think that's a missed opportunity. They really should have included the Destro Blaster with Prophet Director Destro here. But there is one thing that they did get better, and that is painting his Destro missiles right here. His missiles right here on his gauntlet are actually painted, unlike the other version where they were just done in red plastic. Here he does have red gauntlets, as you can see, but at least the missiles are painted gold, so that is very nice. Going on to the back, you can see there's no other color, but the design is still there. He does have those gunmetal elbow pads. Then on the side where we had a just regular black on the original figure, this one has leopard printed design right here on both sides as well as right here. You can see when we bring in the original version, if we can move the suitcase really fast, it was just done in black plastic, and you can see that essentially it is the exact same mold. Actually, you know what? Yeah, it's the same mold. I thought that there was something different about it, but it's just the way I have the belts on them. This belt is riding a little bit higher, this one's riding a little bit lower. The exact same holster, which does holster the sidearm if you do wish. Then we do have the knee pads, which are done in that same gunmetal, and then they have like a brown or a very, very deep burgundy going around the knee. Then we go on to his boots, which is done in black, and then he does have gold toes right here, which I do believe the original Destro had silver tips, which he did, as you can see right there. Overall, there's really nothing too spectacular about this figure. Once you have the original Destro, you pretty much know what you're getting with this figure. So, with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get Destro here posed and compare to other figures you may have in your collection. Here we have Prophet Director Destro posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and a DC Multiverse Superman. Here we have Prophet Director Destro posed next to a WWE Elite Scale figure and a Mezco 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. Here we have Prophet Director Destro posed next to a Lightning Collection White Ranger and a Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. And finally, here we do have Prophet Director Destro posed next to the standard release of Destro. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually run through his articulation. Now, it is the exact same as the original Destro figure, which is a ball joint here at the head, which is on a hinge, which does let him look up. He can look down. Let's actually take his sunglasses off. I'm scared I might break those. The hinge does look up and down. He can turn his head left and right. Then we have a ball joint at the base of the neck, which does provide some tilt and some better head articulation, so I do like that. We do have a butterfly joint, which does go back to about that far, comes forward to about that far. Arms do go all the way around, no problem. He does have a bicep swivel, double bend here at the elbow, a little bit stiff on mine, and just like with the original one, the gauntlet will hinder it, although you can change that up by moving the gauntlet first. But yeah, the gauntlet will get in the way of his articulation. Then we do have a vertical hinge here on his wrist, so that is for gunslinging poses. And then we have a swivel right there. We have a hinge in the abs, which do go back and forth. We have a swivel at the waist, as well as a ball joint, so that does go all the way around, pivot side to side really nicely. Ball hinges here at the hips, so they do drop down. They go out to the side, no problem. Going up, kicks out very nice. I do like that. You do have to be careful and realign the figure as you have to, because like I said, because it does swivel, some can sometimes get out of line. He does have a double bend here at the knee, kind of stiff on mine, but it does work, no problem. Then we do have a swivel at the boot, hinge in the ankle going back and forward, and then forward facing pin for rocker ankle. So overall, Destro here has the standard G.I. Joe articulation. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get him posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have the G.I. Joe Classified Profit Director Destro posed for my final thoughts, and overall a really interesting figure. Now this color scheme has given this figure the name Pimp Daddy Destro, and I can understand why. The colors are very bright and vibrant, something you really don't expect to see out of Destro. Although I do have some complaints about the figure's accessories, being the dollar bills don't really have too much detail on them, despite the fact they are very well sculpted and you can see all the detailing on the $100 bill. They're not painted all that well. And then his cape is also very, very rigid. It's a very stiff piece of plastic, so having it on him does make him very, very back heavy. Although I do like the inclusion of the Cobra briefcase with the painted dollar bills. I would have liked to see some actual dollar bill accessories put in the case. That would have been much better than just having the original one just painted, and it is lacking detail again. But overall, this is still a very fun figure. Now, I can understand why a lot of people would want to pass on this figure. It's not a necessary figure in your collection. It's a variant of Destro, and pretty much just a solid repaint of the original Destro figure, minus his Destro blaster, which is a little bit unfortunate. This one doesn't come with it. You could have made that one gold and purple, but yeah, unfortunately he doesn't come with it. But again, this isn't a figure that a lot of people are going to get. It isn't part of the mainstream G.I. Joe line, so you do have to get it through fan channel means, which is like Big Bad Toy Store, Hasbro Pulse, GameStop, and I think Target.com also carries this version of Destro. If you were able to get hold of this Destro and you like the color scheme, might as well pick him up. He's a very fun figure, and if you have some figures to go along with the running gag, I think it works perfectly for Destro here. Destro here unfortunately is an exclusive, so he will run you about $25, which is $5 more than your standard G.I. Joe figure, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it's still a nice figure to have. And I did get mine on sale on Hasbro Pulse, so I only paid about $20 for this figure. So if you can get them for $20, definitely do it. Otherwise, I really don't see $25 or $30 worth of value here, especially for a straight repaint. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and check out all my other action figure reviews, as well as all my other G.I. Joe videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it fits in my collection, I'll gladly have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos. And as always, ring that bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.